Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Move Podcast, and I think it's safe to say we can officially close the curtain on the Justin Fields Chicago era. Just terrible, and I was pulling for Justin Fields. He last season balled out in terms of rushing yards. Like, okay, you know what? He just running for his life. He just doesn't have a top receiver that he can go to. See what they can do if they can, draft some offensive linemen and get some O-lines in the offseason and give the guys some help. And they got DJ Moore, they got Claypool, and it's still a train wreck. And, he last week was talking about, the offensive coordinator, how, there really ain't too much information to us. Every time there's just been point the finger somewhere else. And a lot of people were defending Justin Fields, including me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? A lot's going on in Chicago, a lot of mess on the field and off the field with their defensive coordinator, all that drama and stuff like that. But no, I got to look at the player. And I mean, look, he finished his game against the Kansas City Chiefs in this blowout game, them losing by 31. He finished with 99 yards, but majority of the game, he had like 39, 40 yards the entire game, So he really didn't get anything going up until the fourth quarter, honestly. But for the first three quarters, it was absolutely abysmal. And I mean, look, you got DJ Moore and Claypool. Make something happen, okay? He is not a make something happen quarterback, okay? There are plenty of quarterbacks who, I mean, look at CJ Stroud, man, in Texas, right? I mean, he's a rookie. They don't have a whole lot, but, D'Amico Ryan, those guys are finding ways to win. You know what I'm saying? And what is Justin Fields' excuse, right? You can blame everybody around you, but what is your performance of what you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, still threw an interception. There was a lot of talks in the preseason prior, like, could Justin Fields, the way he finished last year, it's like, okay, could the Bears, with the new acquisitions and trading their top draft pick to get more pieces, could he make a push possibly for MVP? That was a conversation, right? Had me fooled. And that's not the case, man. Clearly, he's a bust at this point, and it's just unfortunate for him. A combination of the Bears doing and his doing. But no, I mean, look, honestly, I'm not even going to call him a bust because he was pick number 11, but in terms of a top 15 pick, just didn't pan out, So go ahead and tank. Chicago fans should be lucky they're 0-3 right now to be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, considering he just balled out the night before against ASU. But yeah, Justin Fields, not that guy. And look, maybe he just needs a fresh start somewhere else. Maybe he needs to be part of a team that's already tailor-made and start as a second stringer and hope that the first stringer gets injured so he can come in and play. But I think the Justin Fields era in Chicago, I think we can close a chapter on that. And I was pulling for him, you know what I'm saying? All the naysayers and everything, like, nah, he just Chicago, he doesn't have help, But it seems like the organization, they've given him everything they possibly can. I feel like they've tried, especially in this offseason. And even if they were 0-3, you just don't see any promise in terms of his play, right? I mean, could you blame Chicago for the lack of development? Who knows at this point? But no, just a terrible outing. A lot of pressure was on Justin Fields to perform this week, considering the comments and him having to clarify what he meant when he was talking about the coaching. But it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm over it. I don't want to hear anything Justin Fields. I mean, could they miraculously pull off and win 8, 9, 10 games straight? Man, it's the NFL. Who knows? I doubt it. But yeah, so I mean, we go from possible MVP conversations, dark horse MVP conversations, possibly this team winning the NFC North, to this. Now, I know they play in Kansas City, but where was the fight? Where was the resistance, right? Sure, you can say Chicago's defense wasn't good, obviously, but where was the offense? Where was managing the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't get any of that. So, yeah, Justin Fields, another Ohio State quarterback to not do well in the NFL. And yeah, chapter over for Justin Fields. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think. Thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.